thing that happened increase with your difficulties?
Yeah, yes, I think it's a great way of practicing your speaking is you watch yourself while speaking. So you record yourself, even in your cell phone. You can record. You can talk in front of the mirror, or you can record yourself. Later, you listen and you realize, oh, I said, for example, you, is, or he are. So you can correct later, and you can pay attention on grammar, on pronunciation. So it's a good exercise. So this recording is going to be available on our channel on YouTube, and follow us on Instagram, PFI Unespar. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and you can follow and you can see other material. Yeah. Well, let me show you this picture, and you are going to tell me what it is. Let me show you. Let me find. Okay, can you see? Oh no. Oh, hey, no. The picture doesn't appear. Oh no. Okay, so can you see the picture? I think your microphone are not working very
Yes.
well, guys. So who is this person on this picture? Do you know?
The master Charlie Chaplin.
Do you consider Charlie Chaplin a master, uh, one of the most important actors and movie directors of all times?
Yes, yes.
So, why do you think Charlie Chaplin is the most important? Why do you like so much Charlie Chaplin?
In my conception, I think the Charlie Chaplin is the one of the most important person of the cinematographic movies is because he can to pass a reflection for us, but he not say anything, and he can be a master of with this comportment, you know.
Mm, okay. Do you think? uh, yes, Ronaldo, you can say. Sorry.
Back
I
again.
think if you Mhm. Maybe there is a problem in your microphone.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, now
Yeah.
I can.
Okay, and so the Charlie Chaplin, I believe that it's working with reflection about the industry in the beginning. For example, in Ford, for example, it's working in lines and reflection when it says our friends here, and it show for us how to improve the industry for a long time. It's a reflection about the modern industry, modern society in general.
Good, good. And as you can see, what is this movie probably about? Modern times. What is this movie probably about?
I don't know what mean the question. It's in general. What mean?
Yes, Yes, this movie. So here you can see from the picture, Charlie Chaplin is sitting on a. So where is Charlie Chaplin sitting on? He's sitting on a chair. Where is he sitting on?
It's
Onde que ele
a
está sentado?
it's a gear. It's like a gear, engrenagens in Portuguese.
Hmm.
It's like a,
Maybe
okay,
it's probably a machine. Well,
yeah.
I don't want to spoil, but he is inside the machine. He fell into the machine. This is a classic scene. He is about crazy, a little bit crazy, and he entered the machine. Well, I want to spoil. So this movie is about. I will spoil if I tell you because I like so much this movie. I have been watching Charles Chaplin since I was a child, and I really like so much this movie. And as you told, guys, yes, it brings us many reflections. We can think about life, industry, the job market, the relationship between the rich and the poor people. Yeah. But my intention now is show you a bit, some minutes about this video because since from the beginning of the movie, there are many important pieces of information. And the beginning of the movie, in my opinion, summarizes everything what the movie is going to discuss. So my intention now is show you about 15 or 20 minutes of the video, and later we are going to discuss the main points of the scenes, what which we have seen. So please pay attention to all the events that happen on the beginning of the movie, because I'm going to ask you and try to understand what Chaplin wants to tell us. What does he mean when he falls into the machine? What is this representing? So they are symbols. Yeah. So I will share the screen here. Let me just see who is also here. Oh, there is Senita. Hello, Senita. How are you? No more? She's no more here. Oh, okay. So let me show you. Where is it? Tell me if you can see and if you can hear. If you cannot see, neither hear nor see, I will send you the link. So let me just find it here. Okay. Let me start.
Section 5, speed her up, fall 1. Attention foreman. Trouble on bench 5. Check on the nut tightener. Nuts coming through loose on bench 5. Attention foreman. Back. Section 5, more speed, 4-7. Relief man passing. Relief man passing. Hey! Quit stalling. Get back to work. Go on.
Good morning, my friends. This record comes to you through the Sales Talk Transcription Company, Incorporated. Your speaker, the mechanical salesman. May I take the pleasure of introducing Mr. J. Willicombe Billows, the inventor of the Billows feeding machine, a practical device which automatically feeds your men while at work. Don't stop for lunch. Be ahead of your competitor. The Billows feeding machine will eliminate the lunch hour, increase your production, and decrease your overhead. Allow us to point out some of the features of this wonderful machine. Its beautiful aerodynamic streamlined body, its smoothness of action made silent by our electroporous metal ball bearings. Let us acquaint you with our automaton soup plate. It's compressed air blower. No breath necessary. No energy required to cool the soup. Notice the revolving plate with the automatic food pusher. Observe our countershaft, double knee action corn feeder with its synchro mesh transmission, which enables you to shift from high to low gear by the mere tip of the tongue. Then there is the hydro-compressed sterilized mouth wiper. Its factors of control ensure against spots on the shirt front. These are but a few of the delightful features of the billows feeding machine. Let us demonstrate with one of your workers, for actions speak louder than words. Remember, if you wish to keep ahead of your competitor, you cannot afford to ignore the importance of the billows feeding machine.
Section 5, give it the limit.
And then, what do you think about this part of this movie? What could you understand?
Okay, for me, that movie represents the society, capitalist society. It's manipulated for boss, for job, for machines in general. When the time it's for all the time, it's a whole time. It's a whole. For example, you lost time. It's really interesting that the actor Charles Chaplin is represent a club, and the claw it symbolizes the society in general. It's we are a claw by capitalism. We receive this situation in real world. For example, we have time for many things. For example, go to the web for visit for practice webcast. For example, you need time for to do that. You need time for go to university. You time for go to work, and you are close by capitalism. It's represent for me in general that movie. It's represented really well. My opinion.
Good. Okay. What about you, Senita, Guilherme? What do you think about? So Guilherme sent us a message. Let me see the message. He is transformed into a robot. Do you think he was all people in this movie, in this short scene, they were kind of transformed uh, into a robot? They have to do the same things at the same time, uh, all day long, and they have to do in a fast way. Do you think they transformed the industry in the past, transformed the people into a robot, as Guilherme said? I can't hear you, Senita. Please open your microphone. No, no.
I'm not, ainda não consigo, assim, né, formular as palavras. Eu entendo, mas um pouco de dificuldade para fazer uma frase, né, assim. Eu sei o que acontece, mas fica muito lento se eu for falar, né? Então eu fico escutando.
Okay, okay. Okay, so mix Portuguese and English, no problem. Yeah, the importance is you speaking, is your speaking. Do you think technology affected the people's lives in the past, and today technology doesn't affect anymore, or things are better today, the things are worse today? What do you think about technology?
Falando para mim? Não, né?
To all of you, all of you. For you three.
Sim, a tecnologia é uma coisa que movimenta o mundo, né? A rapidez, o fast, né? Com muita rapidez, né? Move, né? O mush, né? A palavra certa. Mush, fast, alguma coisa assim, né?
Good. And according to the movie, that time technology affected people's lives in a good way or in a bad way, and why?
In a good way.
And why it's in a good way? So, according to the movie, in that time, naquele tempo, technology afetava a vida das pessoas in a good way or in a bad way, and why? Por quê?
Repete.
Pelo que a gente viu aqui nesse trecho do filme, tem um monte de tecnologia no filme, máquinas, tem circuito de televisão que naquela época não havia sido inventado, né? Então, tudo que esse trecho do filme mostra, o comecinho do filme, ele mostra que a tecnologia, ela chegou naquela época, afetava a vida das pessoas in a good way, de uma forma boa, ou in a bad way, de uma forma ruim. De acordo com tudo que a gente viu aqui tudo que aconteceu assim nesse comecinho do movie.
There are two situations here.
Yes, Ronaldo, yes.
Yeah, there are
Say,
two
you can say.
here in that movie. For example, good way, it's develop all lives. For example, improve technology, improve universe, improve vehicle industry in general. But for people in general suffering that situation because they stress, it becomes normal. It's the human to be more work more, and there are a lot of compromise and uh, becoming really busy a lot of time. And the technology based that movie, it's good. The same time, it's bad in your relation with people. For example, main poor people, it's bad because it's suffering that influence about the industry because the boss it's and explore more and the society in general. It represented, for example, the Charles Chaplin, it's like a clone for your boss. I'm just manipulate that people or society in general. It's the bad for society, poor society, but for the job, for the technology, for the modernism, or for money and capitalism, it's really good. It's since that time for to in real world actually in the true life it's still the reflection about that situation.
Good, good. Do you agree with Ronaldo? Do you disagree? Anita and Guilherme.
I think the technology don't is a bad thing for the humanity but I think the mode of production is the bad thing because in the film they have to do all the jobs, all the and they have to doing this all time, and we saw in the movie they don't have a time for lunch have a lunch, and they needed to work eating, and I think the mode of production is the bad thing. Do you know?
It's remarkable. It's really funny that part when they show the owner of the factory and a feeding machine. Remember the feeding machine, and they took Chaplin, and the machine was feeding Chaplin. A máquina de alimentar, para alimentar os funcionários. Could you see that part? I think it's one of the funniest parts of this movie. And the machine doesn't work very well. It is a total mess. Huh? And finally, when he falls into the machine, could you see? He was trying to fix. He was working and he fell into the machine, and he was totally crazy about working so much. Yeah. Are you guys stressed people? Do you work so much that you are stressed, that you get crazy, you get sick, or can you deal very well with your work? What's your relationship with work? Can you work and your health is okay, or do you work so much and you are sick? What's your relationship between work and personal life?
For me, it's difficult because my work it's at night. At night, it's for you sleep. Then, when in the morning, for example, you sleep, and uh, 11, for example, you wake up, and the rest of the afternoon, for example, you have a little time for to do something, but your body not feel very well because you don't sleep at night. It's hard. It's really difficult because it's the capitalism. The industry work 24 hours per day, whole day. And then the best time for you work for me, for example, it's more money because it's pay more because you work at night, but you change your health. It's prejudice your health because it's a period for you sleep, you rest. For me, it's hard, but I don't have choice. I need to do that because I have family.
Ah, okay. What do you do, Ronaldo? What's your occupation?
I'm working with coordinator packing at Caseirinhos Alimentos. You know Caseirinhos bread?
Caseirinho? It's here. Is it here in Apucarana?
Yeah, in Portuguese, called Caseirinhos Alimentos. Breads, you know?
I don't know very well, but okay. If it's a factory in Apucarana, okay. And you
Yeah,
work at night.
yeah, you work at night. In Apucarana, when you go to the supermarket, you when go to the breads, a lot of breads there. You looking Caseirinhos Alimentos, you find one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, bread and
yeah,
some cake,
breads.
caseirinho. No, no, now I remember caseirinho. Okay, nice.
But
Good.
good job. But there are this situation because don't have other solution for the boss. It's capitalism. It's producing. It's like Charlie Chaplin. Work a lot.
Good. What about you, Guilherme, Senita? Do you still work? Do you only study, work? Are you retired? What do you do? What's your occupations? What are your occupations?
Ainda estou aprendendo.
Hã?
Eu ainda estou aprendendo, não consigo passar assim, né? Abertamente.
Ok. Qual é a sua occupation, Senita? Occupation.
Então,
É. Occupation é seu job, a sua profession, a sua ocupação, seu emprego.
sim,
A sua,
sou vendedora autônoma.
You are a saleswoman. Saleswoman.
Isso.
A gente pode dizer também que você é uma self-employed. Você trabalha por você mesma. Você é a sua patroa. Você trabalha por conta, né?
Yes.
And Guilherme, are you only a student or do you work? What do you do?
I am a visual art student in the Embap campus 1, Curitiba, and faculdade, college. In my college,
Yes.
is I do for be a teacher, a professor, you know. And
Good.
my job, particular job, I am a graffiti artist. I am street artist, and in this job, I have a lot of experience because I'm traveling. I travel a lot to do graffiti art in walls, in places then that want to have art for I do my art in that place, you know. And it's a good experience because I know very places. I experience a lot of things, but it's a hard work because I sometimes I have to paint 12 hours in a day, in the morning, in the afternoon, at the night, because have places has a lot of movement in the streets, and I have to paint at night because have more or less movement, and I but I like a lot of this art, you know, this job. But have some things is cansativo. Como é? How it means like
It's tiring.
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 Sometimes. But I love this job. It's my life. Art is my life. But I love this. I love.
So this is why in your picture you are. Is that you in this picture
In
here?
my picture, I am playing skateboard. I ride a skateboard. I am a skateboard athlete too. My love in my life is skateboard, graffiti. You know, it's a urban art.
How interesting. Really interesting. Really interesting. So yes, in the job market nowadays, we have our challenges. We have to survive. We have to do everything we need to do. Yeah. So guys, before we finish, because time is over, I sent you on this link on the chat the link for your form. So please fill the form if you want a declaration, né? Então tem aqui um formulário do Google para vocês colocarem, preencherem, para vocês terem algumas horas aí, né, de atividades complementares. Vocês preenchem e aí a gente vai atribuir horas, né, para atividades complementares. Vocês vão ter uma declaração de horas. Para isso, para vocês terem a declaração de horas, vocês precisam participar de pelo menos metade das lives, né? Tem as minhas lives, as da professora Marinella e as do professor Samuel. E são muito interessantes também. A do Samuel fala sobre séries, né? Ele falou sobre a série Friends recentemente, né? E a professora Marinella vai sempre entrevistar uma pessoa que morou fora, que tem um teve um contato maior com a língua inglesa. Então é muito interessante. Convido vocês para as lives deles também e para minha live também, que vai ser lá para dezembro, né? Cada 15 dias. E tem as datas aí, as datas da próxima live, né? Que vai ser a minha última desse semestre, mas aí quero convidar vocês para as próximas lives, tá? E aí vocês precisam assistir um número X de lives para ter essa declaração de horas, tá bom? Então eu coloquei aqui no chat, na our chat, vocês completem se vocês quiserem, né? E aí quero convidar vocês para a nossa próxima live. Let me see when it's going to happen. On December the 1st, no dia 1º de dezembro, no mesmo horário, né? E aí a gente vai divulgar no Instagram os links, né? Então, sigam-nos, né? Siga o PFI no Instagram, no Facebook e no nosso canal no YouTube, tá ok? I would like to thank you for this live, for taking part, for contributing, for giving your opinion. God bless you, and good luck. Have a nice week, the rest of the week, and I see you around, guys. So, bye-bye. See you.
Thank you, teacher. Good night. Nice to meet you.
Good night.
To meet you.
Okay.
Thank you, Alexandre. Thank you. See you soon. The next live.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.